Welcome to a journey through one of the most chilling true stories of all time. The Amityville Horror, as scary as it sounds, isn't just a mere fictional work of someone's imagination, but a traumatic experience lived by a family, the Lutz. What could have compelled them to leave a perfectly built, grand house they had just moved into after 28 sleepless, terrifying days? Today, we are going to uncover the captivating, eerie, and reality-imposed tale behind the Amityville Horror. The peculiar tale begins in the small town of Amityville, New York, where Ronald DeFeo Jr., his wife, Louise, and their 4 children decided to dwell in a home reminiscent of a Dutch colonial sitting comfortably atop the waterfront. Little did they know that moving to this beautiful home would change their lives forever. On the evening of November 13, 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr., more typically known as Butch, systematically walked from room to room, using a .35 caliber Marlin rifle to mercilessly slay his family. The gruesome murder of the DeFeo family was the upsetting event that sparked off what is now known as the Amityville Horror. A year later, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into the 112 Ocean Avenue house, albeit aware of its grim history. However, the house presented them with everything they wanted and more, and despite its dark past, the Lutzes made it their home. The first inkling that not everything was right began when they started renovating. Unexplainable chills, strange noises, and unidentifiable odors invaded their personal space. George, a believer in the paranormal, started to research the house's background, and unwittingly, the yet unnamed Amityville Horror began to unfold. Bitterly cold, even in the hottest summers, the feeling of being watched, unexplained disturbances, and unknown voices whispering at odd hours soon became a part of their lives. The paranormal encounters increased in their severity, leaving the Lutz family shaken and terrified. Rather than cowering in genuine fear in their home, the Lutzes battled their unease and planned on selling the house. They contacted Father Ray, a priest, whom they asked to bless the house. Ray agreed, and even though brave, the experience that he had that day forced him to cease his interactions with the family and the house. The climax of their hellish experience came on the 24th day of their stay, the eeriest Christmas season they ever had. The apparition of a grotesque entity with glowing red eyes revealed itself, shattering their skepticism. The entity was disturbingly relentless, especially towards George. One event that hastened their decision to abandon the house was the transformation of their daughter, Missy. Missy began to age rapidly, and her personality fluctuated uncontrollably. The doctors they consulted found nothing physically wrong with her, compelling the Lutzes to believe that their residence was in some way linked to the rapid decay of their daughter's health. As they ventured to leave their isolated prison, the entity made George its primary target. In the midst of packing, he was held back by an unseen force and forced to confront the end of their tormenting ordeal. That same night, over a bottle of scotch, the Lutz family made their final decision. They would abandon everything and leave, departing from the life they once had. They only managed to carry a handful of their personal belongings. Until date, these items remain with the family, serving as a haunting reminder. The next morning, as they dragged their luggage and conveyed all their belongings, a group of press personnel inquired about their sudden decision to move. Unwilling to share anything, they declined the interviews and hopped into their car, never to look back again. The family latched the door, and from the rearview mirrors, they could see the entity standing at the window, glaring at them with its piercing red eyes. They sped away, never to return again. The ever-increasing stories of the haunted Amityville house and the terrifying events reported from the Lutz family's stay led to widespread public interest. It gained attention from the media, especially with the involvement of popular clairvoyants and paranormal investigators, solidifying the narrative as the Amityville Horror. Tales from the Lutz family spread like wildfire, tripling in both popularity and speculation. Firm believers attributed their experiences to the DeFeo family's tragic passing, whereas skeptics speculated it was a successful ploy by the Lutz to gather some fortune and flee. The house was never going back to normal. No buyer ever stayed for too long. The subsequent owners of the house reported lesser but visible paranormal activities like glimpses of the DeFeo family, objects levitating, odors, and unexplainable damages to the property. Such was the Amityville curse, It wouldn't let anyone be at peace. The infamy surrounding the Amityville house garnered attention in popular culture. It first manifested in the Amityville Horror, a best-selling novel by J. Anson, written after numerous accounts gathered from the Lutzes. The novel was adapted into a film series, the most notable being the 1979 adaptation of the same name, and remakes like the 2005 version and sequels like Amityville 2, The Possession, Amityville 3D, and so on. The story was not just relegated to literary and cinematic adaptations. It became a spectacle in reality TV shows, radio shows, documentaries, and podcasts. Today, the Amityville house, with its unique quarter windows, still manages to captivate the attention of tourists and aspiring paranormal researchers. Even now, after decades, the claim of George Lutz, "We left because there were ghosts in the house," and the debate surrounding the reality of the paranormal activity in the home, continue to divide opinions and capture people's imaginations. Variants of this story have emerged, where the Lutz's account is juxtaposed with that of DeFeo's juror, Ryan Katzenbach. Katzenbach promotes the theory that DeFeo did not act alone but was part of a far-reaching conspiracy. The Amityville house was sold numerous times over the years, with some buyers dismissing the tales while others experienced eerie phenomena. But one thing was certain: the lure of the chilling story had imprinted the Amityville Horror into the annals of supernatural history. Together, the combination of the original tragedy, the eerie happenings reported by the Lutz, the multiple adaptations across various media, and the ongoing speculation about its reality or fabrication, has indubitably elevated the Amityville horror saga to legendary status. The Amityville house continues to guide explorations into the unknown realm. Parapsychologists and paranormal enthusiasts continue to visit, braving the chilling stories surrounding the home. The Amityville Horror served as an opening, introducing the world to an unexplored dimension, the edge of the human knowledge. The debate about the authenticity of the Amityville Horror has persisted over the years. While some consider it a precise testament of the supernatural world's existence, others think of it as an elaborate hoax, designed to generate a significant amount of money. However, irrespective of the perspective, the Amityville Horror has ingrained itself, influencing popular culture's understanding and depiction of haunted houses, infusing a unique American Gothic legacy. Today, the Amityville house stands as a symbol of morbid curiosity, attracting visitors who wish to see for themselves if the horror is real, braving the ominous presence of crossed-quarter windows. Regardless of the debates and speculations that have surfaced over the years, the chilling tale of the Amityville house continues to pique the human interest in the supernatural, reminding us all that between the tangible and the intangible, there might indeed be a point of convergence. The Amityville horror saga is a chilling and true chapter in the annals of worldwide paranormal events. It's a clear testament to the fact our understanding of reality does not single-handedly define the reality itself. As we culminate this narration, we invite our viewers to share their thoughts and opinions on the Amityville story. As the eternal debate between skeptics and believers continues, we look forward to your insights, contributing to our growing understanding of this eerie and captivating chapter of America's paranormal history. But for now, let's leave the story of Amityville where it is, immersed in chilling tales and enduring debates. The red glowing eyes and the three-story mansion stand as eternal reminders of the unknown realms that continue to captivate our intersecting realms. Thus, the Amityville Horror remains, as it always has, an undisputed classic contributing to the ghost story genre, regardless of whether it is a product of supernatural events or a testament to the human's vivid imagination and vivid storytelling. With the focus poised on the Amityville saga, one can't help but marvel at the potent allure of the unknown and how consistently it has managed to draw the world's attention. Stay tuned for more such excursions into the realm of the unknown, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the Amityville Horror. Let's continue this fascinating journey, delving into the mysteries that lay beyond the veil of our conventional understanding.